What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, you can't always judge a pitcher by the numbers. I know the ERA is into the 4s coming into this start, but he's actually a pretty solid pitcher. And every once in a while, he can throw some decent games in there. It's not easy having an ERA under 4 in baseball. He's slightly over that, but this guy's a better pitcher than that ERA indicates.
Here's Tommy La Stella now, and we are set for baseball here this evening. First of 4 here to start the weekend as the game's first pitch is taken, and it's strike 1. And Dan Dero, this Oakland ball club entering play here tonight, got to be considered one of, if not the hottest team in baseball right now. Winners of 8 of their last 10 ball games.
What an opportunity to get a chance to put our eyeballs on one of the best teams in baseball right now. This team has played so well. Their manager has been on point. Every move he makes is working. Timely hitting, great defense, good bullpen. The starters have been on point. This is going to be special.
And this will miss as well, so he's in danger of losing the leadoff man here tonight. It's 3-1 now. Now a ball lined to the left side, but this is a foul ball. Game time temperature tonight 62 degrees, but should drop into the 50s before we're done. Popped him up. Chapman in foul ground, and this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. The next 3-2. He can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat.
One thing to know is not all strikeouts are created equal. Right there, he goes down on strikes, but he really made that guy on the mound work for it. And when you're doing that in the first inning, going to this start, there's a big difference between that and going down on 3 or 4 pitches.
And he gets the call that time for strike number 1. He's got that batting average up over 350 now. 26 home runs and 89 runs batted in. Counts even to Trout 1-1. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2. Could have been 3-1. Instead, it's 2-2. 1 out, nobody on. Heading out towards shallow right. And that'll get down for what should be extra bases. He hit the corner and tries for third. The relay, and Trout will make it around to third base. He's in with a triple.
Hey, with 2 strikes right there, he's trying to run that ball up and in to try to tie him up, but it didn't quite work out.
Yeah, in today's game, everybody's fighting so hard to keep their hands inside the baseball that I think a non-executed pitch on the inner half, Dan, is exactly what the batter's looking for. Something he can keep his hands inside and just fist to the.
Is Anthony Rendon. He's had a real nice season in the batting average department, but he'll need to turn it on a bit down the stretch if he wants a chance at claiming that coveted batting title.
You know, Dero, this guy's really turned it on last 10 games, hitting well above 300 in that stretch, so he's doing all he can do right now.
Yeah, he's on fire, Dan. Everything is lining up for him to make a late surge at this batting crown. Don't try and do too much. He's been swinging the bat nice. Don't come outside of what you've been doing.
Sinker misses that time, and it's 2-1.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
Three and one.
You would think in this situation, maybe with a base open, he'd just pitch around him and put him on first. But not with the guy in the on-deck circle. He's going to attack this hitter.
And the 3-1. He's behind on the swing there, and the count moves to 3-2.
He got a swing and a miss on that last pitch, but that's not the location he wants to live in against a hitter of this quality.
And here's a ball hit in the air.
But this one lands in the bullpen area, a foul ball.
He'll try it again, 3-2. High in the air out to center field. Catch made in center. Here comes the runner from third. And he will score on the sacrifice fly as he's in with our first tally of the ball game.
Great job there by this power hitter. Known for driving the ball out of the ballpark. Does the job right there with the sac fly and brings the run home.
So now the Angels cleanup batter, Jorge Soler. He enters play in the hunt for the league's home run crown, but he'll have some work to do down the stretch. Now a ball lined toward the alley in left center, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Man, this guy's really starting to swing the stick again, D-Roll. That extends his hitting streak to 9 games.
Yeah, he's leaking into 3 series right here now. 9 games, that's getting firm. He's seeing the ball well, and he's making the proper adjustments at the plate.
A little tardy there. No balls and a strike. He comes in with 16 home runs on the season so far. Good breaking ball there, laid off for the second strike. Theis stands at 6 foot even. Bats left, throws right. This is his second year as a major leaguer. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. Frozen on the fastball. Never had a chance, and the inning is over. So they pick up a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. On now to the bottom of inning number 1. Angels lead it 1-0. Matt Andriese is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for the Angels. What's your take on him, Dan?
This guy's a pretty good pitcher, and I was looking through his stats, and one thing jumped out at me: a sub 1.20 whip coming into this start. That tells me a couple of things. 1, he's not afraid to throw strikes, and 2, when he does throw strikes, he throws quality, and he still gets people out. It'll be fun to watch this guy work in this one today.
Throws in time, and that's out number 1.
Batting second, the left fielder, Robbie.
Digging in, Robbie Grossman, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here. And he lays off here, but it's a cold strike 1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Hit in the air to right field. Giving chase is Goodwin. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away.
Batting third, the first baseman.
And that'll bring up Matt Olson. He's faced Matt Andriese previously. Just a 1 for 9. In there, and it's 0-1. Swing and a looper to left. Here comes Soler, but he won't get there. It falls in. He'll get it into second. The tag, and they'll get him at second. And with that, the side is retired. A's are gone in order. Jason Castro, the catcher, is in. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
Jason Castro.
Now he'll step out at the plate and reassess things here. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball one. And he goes against the shift there as this is on the ground to the left side. But that finds its way through for a base hit. Throw into second, and he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a two-base hit.
As we look again at that double here, you can see that he was thinking too right out of the box. Smashed it down the line, and that was some great hustle to beat the throw to second to earn himself a double.
Next batter to the plate, Brian Goodwin, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. He'll come in here at 263. 8 home runs to go along with 52 RBIs. A line shot to third base, and the runner gets back. No double play.
All right, guys, here's how the Oakland A's are lining up defensively. And I'm locking in on Matt Chapman. Without a doubt, one of the premier defenders in our sport. You know what? He's often compared to his former high school teammate. Bet people didn't know Nolan Arenado and him shared dugouts in high school. He's going to be at the top of the leaderboard this year. Defensive run save. Lock in on him. He's going to make a backhand gem.
And this one's in the dirt. And the runner will stay put, but the count moves to 2-0. From the belt, kicks and deals. And this is pop foul, but perhaps playable behind first. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. Castro, the runner at second with one away. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. Waiting next is Andrelton Simmons. Is put in play to the right side of the infield. Scooped up. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play.
Batting ninth, the shortstop, Andrelton Simmons.
Stepping into the box, Andrelton Simmons looking to stay hot. He's been a real threat at the plate the last week or so. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball.
Well, he's been laboring a bit through these first 2 innings of work. That's 37 pitches, and ideally he'd be closer to 27 instead.
Angels shortstop behind in the count at 1-2 strikes. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Angels lead at 1-0 here in inning number 2. And another foul ball. The 2-2. Popped up. Chapman is there, and that retires the side. Angels strand one. He played an inning and a half. It's 1-0.
The Athletic, the designated hitter.
First offering on its way. The 0-1 pitch.
You got to cover the whole plate now after letting him steal 2 strikes on the inside half.
Stays alive, still 0-2.
Nope.
Tried to get him to go after one below the knees, but it's 1-2. Tries to get him to chase the curveball away, but it breaks outside. 2-2 now. Here it comes. Drilled on the ground to short. Simmons is there. And there's one away.
Batting fifth, the third baseman, Matt Chapman.
First pitch coming. Here it is. One out, nobody on. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Boy, so far early into this one, this guy's pitching really well, and I'm a big believer in body language. He's getting the ball, he's working really quick, keeping the ball down in the zone, and if you take a look at this guy so far early on, a lot of positive signs. He looks like he brought his good stuff in this one.
And it's 1-2.
And that's his strikeout pitch right there. You know, you'll see a lot of guys swing right over the top of that one, but in this situation, he was able to hold back. That's a nice take.
And that's the second out.
Batting fifth, the center fielder.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And up next will be Ramon Laureano. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike one.
0-1.
On the ground to the right side. And that is through into right field for a single.
Many guys fall victim to the breaking ball and want to get out in front of it, and they end up rolling it over to the pull side. Batter was able to execute, stay inside, keep his hands back, and drive it the other way.
As a look, now the pitch. Stephen Piscotty is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0.
This is where you got to take stock in the situation. Adjust your batting gloves and realize you need a gapper to score this guy from first. If nothing less, pass the baton to the guy behind you and keep the line moving.
Throw on to second for the force, and the side is retired. The A's strand 1. They still trail 1-0. Top of the third set to get underway, and standing in is the DH, Tommy La Stella. First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. According to the career numbers on the back of his baseball card, La Stella brings a batting average just a little over the 250 mark. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third. So with one away, a couple of teams out of the AL West doing battle in this one. So let's check out where they sit in the standings entering play here today. So there's the first out here in the Angels' third, and that brings up Mike Trout. There's the cut fastball, but it's low, 1-0. That's inside, 2-0.
Pitching isn't always about getting everyone out. Sometimes it's about being smart and knowing when to pick your battles. He's been really careful with this hitter so far, and rightfully so.
3-0 pitch is taken, strike one.
4 pitches, all takes. He's showing a lot of patience here.
And I like that from a guy like him, Matty. He can do a lot of damage on a base pass with his legs, so there's no reason for him to get overly aggressive if he's not getting anything to handle.
The third baseman, number 6.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up Anthony Rendon. Now here's the pitch.
Hey, they say solos won't kill us, but I got to believe this guy's looking to do exactly that.
Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
This is where you cash your checks right here. 3-1. You're one of the best hitters in the game. You live for situations like this.
Back up the middle and in for a base hit. So a 2-out single there and gets him a base runner, and that leads us to check out the team leaders in hitting here in the final month of the season. And in fact, that number is not only the highest in all the American League, but is actually the highest in all of baseball. In is Jorge Soler.
He gets a shot to hit here in the inning following the 2-out single.
Yeah, and that hit might not amount to much, but anytime you can extend an inning and give a guy with plenty of pop a chance to swing it, the outlook of an inning changes dramatically.
Fastball well outside.
This is why pitching is so difficult. You're cruising along to give up a hit. Now you've got to lock in and get this middle part of the order done.
That's by him for strike one. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Two and two to Jorge Soler.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
2-2 pitch is fouled away. Has a look, now the pitch. And a curveball swung on and missed, and a great call there as the inning is over. Angels leave one. They lead it 1-0. Into the box now, Austin Allen. He had a homer in the ballgame yesterday afternoon.
Austin.
And that misses ball one.
Allen.
And here's a fastball inside as the count moves to 2-0 now. And now a called strike that time as the zone expands a bit here. It's 2-1 now.
Gutsy pitch right there. 2-0 changeup for a strike. Good call by the catcher. Great execution by the pitcher.
And there's one down now. So with one gone, time for our look at the current standings. As you can see, these guys really have a comfortable lead in the division race to this point in the season. Into the box, Sheldon Neuse. And you see that average below the dreaded Mendoza line. Here comes the first pitch. Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike one. Bases are empty, one man out. Out in front here is this one scorched foul to the left. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are two gone.
He's looked great on the bump the first few innings of this game, and I think his ability to change speeds effectively has been a big reason why. That was a good change of speed for the strikeout there, and I've seen a lot of hitters look pretty off with their timing so far.
Trout will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Start of the fourth upcoming, but first, Heidi Watney standing by with a report.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the state of the Angels offense with their manager between innings. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. Yes, they've only scored one run, but he said they've done a great job of forcing the pitch count up, and he thinks that's going to lead to more offense for them as this game goes on.
Thank you, Heidi. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now. Too far out in front that time. You can't keep it fair. 2-1. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact.
Time to wake up the offense right here. 3-1 count, all in on something over the heart of the plate.
Fouled off. Line to the right side, and a base hit, so early trouble to lead off the inning.
Now batting, catcher, Jason Castro.
In now, Jason Castro.
And he'll quickly send a line drive to center field.
And that gets down and ought to be good for extra bases. And this one bounds around against the wall. And a relay home is in time, and he's cut down at the plate as they team up to gun him down.
the right fielder, number 18, Brian Goodwin.
At the plate now, Brian Goodwin, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike one. With runners in scoring position this season, Goodwin carries the batting line a little over the 260 mark. And he misses with it, 1-1.
Clearly staying away from him in this at-bat with that runner in scoring position tells me they're trying to force him to reach for something and maybe roll over on.
And he's behind now as he missed badly on that swing, 1-2.
That pitch was so slow it barely registered on the radar gun.
Yeah, Matt, we don't see too many pitches crawling to the plate like that, especially these days. That can be a really tough pitch for a hitter to wait back on.
The 1-2. Hit hard down the right field line, but that's a foul ball. 1 run, 6 hits, and no errors to this point for the Angels. Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2.
Looked like he just tried to do too much with that fastball right there. He overthrew it a little bit. That's pretty much the case when you airmail a fastball like that.
3-2 now. Now the payoff pitch home. Popped him up. Olsen has room in foul territory. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
Now batting, second baseman, David Fletcher.
Digging in for his second at-bat, David Fletcher. He got on top of one and was a ground-out victim last time.
Yeah, Matty, and it looked like a sinker in his last AB that got him to roll over. Kind of similar situation right here. Similar stuff on the mound. Look for them to try and get him to do exactly the same thing as his last AB. He's got to fight to get it elevated just a little bit more.
Grossman is there, and he'll put it away to retire the side. Angels strand 1, but they're on top. Here's Robbie Grossman. He's set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
The left fielder,
And a called strike down in the zone, 0-1.
Hey, it's a game of execution. If the pitcher stays right there, this lineup's going to continue to have a tough time.
And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball.
Man, that's a good take there on that 0-2 fastball just missed. He must have a really good eye at the plate.
Fouled away. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball, 1 gone.
I'll tell you, he looks really dialed in on the bump right there. He's got a shutout going, and he really seems to have this lineup off balance. Even when he challenges them up in the zone, they don't have an answer for it.
That'll bring up the power hitter, Matt Olson, as he'll take a look at ball 1. He was cut down at second, attempting to stretch a base hit his first time through. Fastball just a bit low here. He's behind 2-0 now. 2-1 to the A's first baseman. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for the A's so far. All even now, 2-2. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
No better way to minimize the potential damage a cleanup hitter can do than to strike out both guys in front of him. Always a confidence boost.